All right, welcome back to Currency 365 and welcome to World News Episode 12. Getting a late start today because I had to go out of town and do some things and drop some things off, and then I had to come all the way back. So I'm here and I'm ready to go start the day. So this is our World News Episode 12. And first of all, I haven't seen anything for the anti-money laundering law in Parliament. And second, I knew that we weren't going to see the investment law. They were still going to dispute it. Just like I said yesterday, I didn't think we were going to see it at all. So that those two things, not the investment law, but the National Guard law. I'm sorry, the National Guard law, and also we haven't seen the investment law either. We haven't seen anything. Okay, so something is wrong. We haven't seen these things. The body's talking about more reforms. Ah, my goodness, it's like, can you get like the first ones done first? Like, there's like one, you did a reforms, then you did a second batch. Now you're talking about a third batch. Well, let's implement the first reforms, okay? Because Maliki and these guys are still out here, okay? And I thought that was supposed to be the first reforms that they all were going to go down and be arrested. They're all still running around here, and the body's talking about some more reforms, but the other two haven't even been completely implemented yet. So, anyways, anywho, let's see. Breaking news here. Let's see. Louisville, Kentucky, a judge says Kim Davis will be released from jail. Now, Kim Davis is the lady that refused to issue a gay marriage license to a gay couple. She doesn't have to under the law of Kentucky, even though the Supreme Court said that all states have the right to marry gay couple. Remember, the Supreme Court doesn't make the law. Okay, they just went along with it. Okay, but the Kentucky's law is they're not supposed to even give out marriage licenses to gay couples still. So they haven't changed that law in Kentucky yet. Okay, so each state is governed by their own bodies. So she wasn't breaking any laws, so she could actually fine the courthouse in the state of Kentucky for millions of dollars for wrongfully imprisoning her. Okay, so anyway, so the judge in the case said since deputy clerks are issuing marriage license, Davis may leave jail. So basically, the deputy clerk says, okay, well, these other Christians over here or the people that call themselves Christians are issuing the marriage license. Okay, Miss Davis, you can now go. You can now be free from jail. It's fine now. We got these people's souls, okay, and they're doing abominations to God's word. So now you can be free. That's basically what he's saying. Oh man. So it says Davis has been instructed that she may not interfere with deputy clerks issuing marriage license. Of course, it's a big deal, but there's no law in Kentucky though. It says Davis, a Democrat, asks Kentucky Governor Steve Beshear, also a Democrat, to step in, but he refused. Of course, he refused. They're all scared of the LGBT community for some reason, And why are they scared of the LGBT community? Because the LGBT community has funding, and they have a whole group of mafias, okay, around them. And who gave them that power? President Barack Hussein Obama. That's who, okay? He put all his money and funding into this community, but who didn't get the funding though? Who didn't get the love from Barack Obama? The ghettos and the hood, the black community are still going through the same things they've been going through for 50 years in America. Okay, so they thought Obama was going to be the answer to come in and put funding into the ghettos, into the black communities, into the hoods, and rebuilt the school systems and rebuilt the parks and recreation centers and the homes and the housings, but he did not do that. You know why he didn't do that? Because he would be killed if he did that by the elites. That's why he can't do it. He won't tell you that, but that's exactly why a man of color will not fund his own community. That's exactly the same reason why Dr. Dre, okay, sent millions of dollars to USC instead of fixing his hood in Compton. But yet he makes a movie called Straight Outta Compton to everybody so he can make millions of dollars. Okay. Now he said he was going to send some of that money to, I guess, charity. Okay, but well, he didn't say what charity. I guarantee you it's not black people that are going to be receiving any of that money because they're not allowed to. The only thing these people are allowed to do by the elites, the only thing they're allowed to do is they're allowed to give out turkeys for Thanksgiving or charity stuff like that, where they give out toys for Christmas and Thanksgiving and pagan holidays. That's the only thing they're allowed to do. every artist, every person who signs these deals, they all you see them do is give out turkeys and school supply. They can't rebuild their communities. They can't do any of that. Oh man, it's so sad. But anyways, you guys believe whatever you want to believe, but year in and year out, you see the exact same thing. You know, they give out turkeys and they give out school supplies. That's all they can do. Okay, they're not allowed to do anything else. If so, Barack Obama would have put millions of dollars into the school systems, in the projects in the hoods, and he would have had all the places that are poor rebuilt by now. All the money that all the quantitative easing and all the money we have printed in America, you could have took about 5 trillion of that and rebuilt the whole school systems, the neighborhoods and everything. But nope, that didn't happen, did it? So let's move on. A body plans to cancel Integrity Commission. I think this was already done. Okay, so a body cancels the Integrity Commission as pointed out that failure to push for the sacking of Chief Justice Madhab Al Mahmood. Okay, so the Integrity Commission, I guess, doesn't want Madhab Mahmood gone, so he sacks the position. Okay, so he's got to get Chief Justice Al Mahmood out the way. We have to get him out the way to see this revaluation. Okay, he has to go. He's the top judicial system guy, and we also see that the Maliki has to go, or or at least not be all in the way, all in the videos, all on the MC, all in the videos, all in Parliament, all in the private planes. We have to make sure, what do you call it? What's his name? Former Prime Minister is put in his place. Okay, yeah. Let's see. What else? Cabinet reduces the salaries of officials and agrees on the formation of the federal service. Oh boy, they do not like a body right now. He's continuing to reduce their salaries, and he continues to do things that they do not like at all. Okay, so the Council of Ministers approved in its regular day to reduce the official salaries and special grades with the formation of the federal service. All right, so it says the Council of Ministers held its regular Tuesday, okay, under the chairmanship of a body. Council decided through the reduction of salaries and pensions for the three presidencies, ministers, agents, and rank shall be fixed. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're not going to be happy with that. I'm going to start reading there. Let me see if I have anything else for you guys. Okay, the CBI has a statement right now. Okay, the CBI, a statement to the governor of the central bank. Why don't they put the name of the governor of central bank? Back then it was always Shabibi. Now and at Turk High, it was now they never say alack. They always for some reason they don't say alack. They always say governor or something. Or keywords, governors, keywords. So It says a statement to the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq about financing program unleashed by the central bank and the program to stimulate small and medium enterprises. Cool. So they're going to be unleashing the programs and the money to stimulate the small and medium enterprises. So that's small and medium businesses, if you guys don't understand. All right, so let's see. Jaburi has some things to say. What time is it? 10. Okay. Jaburi has some things to say. Jaburi, we will not endorse the National Guard Forces law without reaching accord. Okay, but without reaching a deal. Okay, I said that yesterday. I remember when I even said that there was an article that came out that said Jabari won't even doesn't want to pass this law, but yet when he sat with a body and the president of Iraq, he said he was all for this law. Then as soon as he left the meeting, he says he's not for the National Guard law. What's going on with Jabari lately? Okay, so something's wrong with Jabari. We don't know. Somebody needs to fix him or something. I don't know. It says Jabari instructs Parliament Foreign Relations Committee to reveal details of his visit to Qatar. Okay, something is wrong here because there's somebody's making claims that Jabari had secret meetings with oppositions, okay, in Qatar, and now Jabari's like that's not true. Reveal everything I did in Qatar. Okay, so that's what we're gonna find out shortly. Okay, so Deputy Minister of Justice kidnapped in eastern Baghdad. Oh, yeah, hopefully he gets back home safely and sound there. Jabari denies meeting any opposition figures in Qatar. Okay, just like I was saying. Okay, and Jabari decides reforms as too slow. Well, Jabari, if you keep holding up the National Guard law, yeah, the reforms are going to be slow because the National Guard law is the unification of Iraq. And so when you get the National Guard law, you can also then be able to pass through the National Reconciliation law, you see, and also the amnesty law. They all tie in with the National Guard law. Okay, so Jabari, come on, man. The reforms are slow. I haven't seen nothing on the anti-money laundering law. This is getting creepy. Maybe they did a second secret. Maybe they did a second reading without us knowing. Maybe. I don't know. Nobody. I haven't seen anybody in the non community post a second reading of the anti-money laundering law. Nobody. So maybe maybe later on today, maybe with the next world news, I'll have the anti-money laundering law or something. Nobody can find it. The second reading of it. They didn't vote on it today, so they didn't vote on it and they didn't talk about it. So I don't know. All right, let's check Wall Street so I can get out of here. The Dow is up 283 points. Nasdaq is up 75. Oil is up to $45 a barrel. Gold is up at 11.22. The euro's up on the dollar. U.S. stocks stage rally as European markets head higher. Apple stock jumps 2.7% ahead of hardware event. U.S. stocks were pacing gains in European and Asian markets. Stock markets, okay, for Tuesday. All right, cool. What's the number one stock up right now? Teco up 24% today. Ooh. What's Bank of America doing? BAC, Bank of America's up 2% today. I did some trading with Bank of America stock market back in the day. That was pretty fun because at that time it was swinging. It was like swinging up and down really, really bad. This is like when we hit the recession. So it was going up and down and up and down. Really, really, really high, and sometimes it would go up high and come crashing down low. So it was a nice roller coaster ride for a while there. And traders love roller coaster rides like that. All right, guys. So that's it. Almost 15 minutes. So that's it for world news. Keep it locked here. Currency 365. Subscribe, share, and like. and hopefully I'll be bringing you two more updates on world news today. I know it's 1:40 right now, so I gotta move it a little bit quicker today to make sure I have the last one out by 10 p.m. today. Okay, but I gotta find more news though. Right now, there's not too much news, so I'm just gonna sit back and relax. And when the news comes, I'll put it together and I'll make some more world news. So I think I'm gonna do a question where there's 10 questions and I answer them. Like, you guys, I've seen several questions that I haven't answered yet from you guys, so I might do a video just answering questions. Okay, I might do part 1 of 3. I might do 3 parts, 30 questions, 10 for each video. I don't know. I'll think about it. All right, guys, currency 3.